All right, guys, we're back with round four, Edison format, Epic Cards and Games in Hurst, Texas. We got Ryanide on the left playing his famous Machina Frog deck that he helped innovate, and we got yours truly, myself on the right, playing Diva Hero Beat. So it looks like Ryan won the dice roll, sets a back row, and I MST. I was kind of scared because Ryan hesitated. I was thinking, did he set trap dust shoot? See, anytime I open MST, I always wait to see if my opponent will maybe use the dust shoot, but it never happens. I remember David Provenzel, shout out to him. One time he held the dust shoot and I MST'd it and I was so mad. I don't remember if I won or lost that match. I think I lost. Okay, anyway, so I E-call for Stratos. So let's see, do I walk in? So I do attack. I'm not as afraid of Gores here. Okay, so Ryan's main deck and enemy controller again. Ryan special summon Cyber Dragon. I think Machina Frogs kind of have to main deck that card. I think. They just need that. I actually I played Ryan's deck once. I got so close to making top four with it at the local, but I think just I got sacked by my friend Toby. He drew Burial when he had no cards to his name, and I was gonna beat him next turn. It was crazy. Anyway, so I Mirror Force his Cyber Dragon, and Ryan's at 62. So I summon Diva. So this is game. Now last turn, Ryan didn't have the goal, maybe didn't have the Gores, so I decided to go for it here. Yeah, Miracle, Brio, this is game. If Ryan doesn't have like a Gores or a Battle Fader, but like I'm always gonna go for it here, especially because I attacked him for 18 the previous turn, and yeah, quick game one. There's not much Ryan could do. Just I swarmed him. That's why I protected my Stratos. So game two, Ryan's gonna go first this time. Opens Gear Frame, Orange Gadget, as some people like to call it. I'm gonna try to popularize that. Who was the first? I don't know who came up with that Orange Gadget. My friend Prince was the first one I heard use the term Orange Gadget. Maybe it's an online thing. I know there's a Ryan's another huge presence in the online community. I get a lot of my info of what's going on in the online community from him. Okay, so Ryan's got MST, Dust Tornado, Noble and Extermination, all the spell and trap removal in his hand, and Double Fortress, one back row. So yeah, this is Machina Frogs. I feel like in the Hamster or the, I call it Machina Turbo deck's a little different. Okay, so I special summon Cyber Dragon. I think my hand was like not very good, so I'm just, if I remember correctly, I kind of bricked, so I needed some offense. Normally, I would like hold the Cyber Dragon for when he drops the Fortress. I think this is one of those hands where I open like Double Spark, with no hero monsters. One of the flaws with this deck. One of the reasons I stopped playing it. Ooh, Ryan's got the Gore, so he MSTs my D Prison, and I think he set what, the Dust Tornado? Or did he... Okay, so now he drops Fortress. So what's Ryan's hand? It's like, I think he kept the Dust. So he's got Dust, Nobleman, and Gores. And I don't know what other trap he set. Okay, so I finally drew a hero monster. So we're 8,075. So yeah, I play on this obelisk mat a lot. This might become one of my signature mats. Who knows? We'll see. All right. So Ryan drew Treeborn Frog. So I'm guessing now he set the Dust Tornado, especially now that I have two back rows. So let's see, what's my play? So I Gemini Spark his Fortress, and I draw, and then draw for turn. Okay. So I got Rule Shark like that one time. Exactly what happened just now. I've told this story a lot of times on the channel, but I drew for Gemini Spark, and then I accidentally drew for my turn because I thought my opponent said pass, and that's how I got the game loss at the 74-man tournament. And I didn't even shuffle my hand, and they argued that I shuffled my hand, and I was kind of like, whatever. And I won game 2, and game 3 I lost. All right, so anyways, Ryan D. Prince is my alias, and I didn't have a second Gemini Spark. So yeah, it's not looking good for your hero. All Alright, so Ryan set the Treeborn. He doesn't use a Dust Tornado, right? So he's got like Dust. Yeah, see, this is the thing about Ryan. He loves side decking D-Prison. Okay, this is not bad. I get back my Alias. It's like most Frog decks don't side deck D-Prison. So one time when I played Ryan, I think we played in the finals. And this was kind of a similar matchup. I was playing Diva Hero Beat. Ryan was playing, what was Ryan playing? Ryan was playing the Hero Frog deck. And I made a play that I normally wouldn't make against Frogs, but since I know Ryan side decks a bunch of D-Prisons, I switched my Fossil Dine to defense mode. Had I just poked him, I probably would have won that game, but we still would have had game 3. Well, we'll never know if I would have won that third game. Anyway, let's get back to the duel. E-Call for Stratos. So what's left in Ryan's hand? I know he's got the Nobleman of Extermination, double Treeborn. Okay. So he's got Gores, Nobleman of Extermination, and what's the other card in his hand? Did he just draw? What did he draw? I think he's got Econ. Yeah. So what's life? 8,065. So he summoned Swap Frog. Oh yeah, he normally summoned Swap Frog last turn. Sorry. Alright. So I sometimes go into storytelling mode of when I'm commentating. Because I always remember when I play, anytime I've played someone in the finals, it's like stuck in my head. Like I remember it very well. Okay, so I attack him, and here trying to play around Gores, and Ryan drops the Gores. So now, so what's left in Ryan's hand? Nobleman of Extermination, Swap Frog. Yeah, Nobleman of Extermination, Swap Frog. So Ryan's got like 4 cards in hand. I think Brian's got 2 Noblemen of Exterminations, which I think is really good in this deck because he needs his Fortress. Like, his Fortress gets hurt by Bottomless, D-Prison, Mirror Force, so you want to get rid of those cards. And then basically, if they try to deal with your Fortress, you're going to take a monster down with you. So, yeah, I like Noblemen of Extermination in a lot of decks. I play it in my Frog deck as well. So here, Ryan, Nobleman exterminates. My pull in the rug. So Ryan's. I think Ryan's gloating. Yeah, he's gloating to Prince because I think he got Prince with it the round before. Where's the second one? Did I only side in one? There's no way. There's no way. There's only one. Maybe it's in my hand. It might be in my hand. I usually side in 2 or 3. Almost every deck. That's like my favorite way to beat Frogs is with pulling the rug. Some people like Dinah, and I do like Dinah as well, but I feel like Rug, the only way they can deal with it is like if they MST it or something. Okay, so here Ryan pokes, hits me for 9. Kept the token in attack mode. I wonder why. That's interesting. Anyway, what's left in Ryan's hand? 2 cards. One we know is Swap. I think it's like Swap Econ or Brain. Swap Brain Econ. So here comes the Miracle. So yeah, I have to fuse with my face down Water Monster. So I do this because I don't want him to... If he bottoms my Ocean, I can't activate Miracle. So that's why a lot of people set the hero. Oh yeah, Ryan's hand is Brain Control. So we're at 41 of 56. I mean, I'm up on cards against Ryan. So let's see what happens here. I guess I'm debating, should I... Oh, I have Honest too. Okay, so I drop. I wonder why. Okay, so Ryan D-Prisons my Alias. So now Ryan knows I have Honest. So see, this is what's weird about playing against Ryan's Frog deck with all these D-Prisons and stuff. He drew 2 of them. And I'm almost positive Mirror Force is in his deck. So I choose to obviously attack over the token. There's no point of me just crashing and blowing up his field. I'd rather Ryan deal with it on his turn. So I have 1 back row. Ryan's got brain control, so he brings back Treeborn. He uses enemy controller to take my Ab Zero, so I'm at 56. So Ryan kind of knows I don't have Torrential. So what's left in Ryan's hand? Like Swap Frog. Is it Nobleman of Extermination that he has? No. So he chooses to attack me for 27, and that's game if I don't have anything to stop him. See, I lost the enemy controller there. It's unfortunate. All right, so game 3. Winner of this is guaranteed a spot in top 4. Loser is out. So I start off by activating E-Call. Stratos, obviously. Oh, I think I only played it with one Pulling the Rug this tournament because I kind of threw this deck together. I haven't played it in a while. I stopped playing it. I've been playing more like Black Wings and Value Turbo. Okay, so here I activate Roto. So one of my good friends, Scott Page, tells me not to do this, but I do this sometimes because it depends on my hand. I know some people, like, you don't want to give your opponent too much information. Like, you'd rather they not know you have 2 alias. But I think I did this because I'm trying to slim down my deck to draw something off Upstart. And I actually drew the card I'm about to activate off the Upstart. I'm pretty sure. Was it this one? I don't remember. Okay, so Ryan sets 2. Never mind. Forget what I said earlier. I thought I kind of changed what I don't remember exactly what happened. Okay, so Ryan mirror forces my Stratos and Gilman. Oh, I remember. I remember now what happened. I opened double Gilman. So there's one Gilman already in the grave. Okay, so I drew Trap Dust Shoe. So that's the card I drew for my turn because obviously I would have set that turn 1. So that's how you know. One of my cards in hand is Dust Shoe. So let's go over this Dust Shoe. So his hand is Caius, Treeborn, Unifrog, Enemy Controller. So I get rid of Treeborn Frog because that makes like his whole hand dead. So his hand is what? Caius, Fortress. Yeah, Caius, Fortress, Unifrog, Enemy Controller. So there's not much Ryan can do. So I had to get the Treeborn out of the way. So what's life? We're both at 8K, and I have a second Gilman in my hand. I remember I was crushed. Actually, I think I was really deflated until I dust shooted and saw how bad Ryan's hand was. Then it kind of was like, okay, I think I could win this game. But we'll see what happens. We'll see. All right, so what does Ryan draw? Ah, that hurts. Oh, what a nice draw. Oh, man, that's unfortunate. Now his enemy controller is going to be live, and his Kai's, and he has the dust. Oh, no. Sad face. Now all of Ryan's cards are live, except the Fortress. Now his Caius is live. Now his Econ's live. His Unifrog is live. Dang it, Ryan, you ripped it. But, I mean, he plays 3 swap, 3 sub. He was bound. He was bound to top deck. One of them. He could also redrew one of his 2 Treeborn. So, yeah, it was not much I could do. This also kind of I wouldn't say Machina Frogs, but I think, yeah, it's kind of a bad matchup for me. Sometimes it's just hard to deal with the walls, like the dupes and stuff. So, yeah, you saw here, I dropped 2 Divas because the other Gilman's in my hand. Now, it's funny because Ryan, who knows my deck pretty well, he knows that that I've played 1 Gilman before, but actually I just had the second one in my hand. So if the Gilman was still in my deck, this was game because what was he at 71? So like Brio Gilman Ab Zero is how much? Let's see, Brio 23. That's 4K. That's 65 without the boost. Yeah, it's 7,500. No, because zero would be at 35. And I know I'm pretty sure I know all his cards. Yeah, because he drew Swap Frog for his turn. So it's just unfortunate I had the Gilman, or this would have been game. So I'm debating what's the best play here to do the most damage. But like, okay, so let me see. I'm trying to do is 28. 35, 45. Oh no, it's 400 they gain. Yeah, it's 7,800 damage. And Ryan was at 71, but unfortunately, one of my cards in hand is the second Gilman. So here I'm just debating what's the right move. In case, I mean, I know his whole hand. Because, like, I can make Goyo, I can make Brio, I can make, like, a Stardust. So there's a lot of choices. So I don't even know if this is correct. I really didn't know. And I'm not trying to take, see, me, I'm not going to sit there and take forever to make my plays. I tried not to do that. So instead, I just decided just to hit. Some people sit there and contemplate, and you can tell it's kind of like, whatever, I'm just going to attack. I don't want to take too long. And so now we leave Ryan at 13. So I decided to go for Brio to have like a huge... Okay, so I know he's got Econ. So we could go for Thought Ruler, but then he can just enemy controller my Ab-Zero. So there's really not a good option here. So let's see what I decide to make. So we could go... I mean, Stardust does not seem like a good choice. I think it's either Colossal or Thought Ruler. Yeah, you can see I put Thought Ruler on top of the extra deck. And he's got Kaya. So whatever I do, it's not looking good. I probably should have just left the monsters up on the field. So I choose Stardust. Oh, I think I know why I did this play. Okay, so one of my cards in hand is Gilman. I don't know what the other card is. I think I have Solemn Judgment. Kind of a spoiler, but I mean, this was like a week ago. This was a little more than a week ago. I'm trying to catch up where I'm not a week behind. I'm trying to just be like a few days behind. But it's tough. Okay. So what's Ryan going to do? We know he's got the Econ. Is Stardust even a good choice? Oh, I think I remember. I remember now why I made Stardust. Because I know Ryan is main decking like all those Noblemen of Exterminate, or sorry, side decking those cards. So I think that's why I went for Stardust. In case he like decides to go into main phase, activate Noblemen of Extermination, and then enemy controller me. So I think it's starting to come back. I'm almost positive that's Solemn back there. So Ryan goes Econ. And yeah, I remember now. So Solemn. So I guess he did it still standby phase. So what's Ryan at? Ryan's at 13. So if he has a choice to either A, drop Caius. So Ryan would have to like drop Caius, get rid of my Stardust, then drop Fortress, and then we clear each other's field. And I probably have the Gilman in my hand that will kill him if he leaves himself open. So I think that's why I made this play. So let's see what Ryan does. How does Ryan get out of this? So it looks like Special Summon Swap Frog. Send Treeborn Frog. So now my 0's at 35. That's one good news. All right, and Ryan's got Caius. Oh, he Tribute Summons for Fortress. Crashes into Stardust. That was a good play by Ryan. Now he's left with Dust and Caius, and he's at 13. I have Gilman in my hand. Yeah, all Ryan has is Dust and Gilman. So I summon Gilman. Oh, no, he has Torrential. I thought it was Dust. Okay, never mind. It's not over. So Ryan's got Caius and Treeborn. I thought he had Dust Tornado. It looked like a Dust Tornado. So special summon Cyber Dragon, summon Alias, and this is game. All right, so we barely pulled that one out. I don't know. Maybe you guys can go back and see what I should have done when I had like the Alias and the 2 Divas. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the duel, and I'll be back for top 4. See you next time. Bye.